Cruel men kicked a German shepherd. What she did next shocked the entire world. When two cruel men kicked a stray German shepherd in broad daylight, bystanders stood frozen. But what the dog did just seconds later left the world speechless and taught everyone watching the meaning of true loyalty and strength. In the heart of Denver, Colorado, near the bustle of Union Station, a stray German shepherd roamed the streets. Locals called her Mama Shadow. No one knew where she came from, but they often saw her wandering between alleys, parks, and old warehouses. Despite being homeless, she never begged for food. Instead, she watched people quietly, carefully, as though she had a purpose. What no one knew was that Mama Shadow was nursing 6 puppies, hidden safely under an abandoned rail car near the edge of town. She scavenged only enough to feed them. And she never stayed in one place too long. She was smart. Too smart to be just a stray. One afternoon, outside a busy shopping center, 2 men saw Mama Shadow near a trash can. They shouted at her to move. When she didn't respond fast enough, one of them kicked her hard in the ribs. She yelped and staggered back. The second man laughed and kicked her again. People nearby gasped. Some pulled out phones. One older woman yelled, "Stop that. She's just a dog." But the men kept mocking. Mama Shadow backed away slowly, head low, tail tucked. And then she ran. Not in fear, but with purpose. 15 minutes later, while the crowd had mostly dispersed, the 2 men were still near the entrance of a liquor store, laughing about what they did. Then someone screamed. They turned around. Mama Shadow was back. But she wasn't alone. Behind her were 2 uniformed police officers and a canine German shepherd, standing tall and alert. Turns out Mama Shadow had run nearly a mile to the local precinct, where she had been seen multiple times by the K9 unit officers who often fed her scraps behind the station. One officer, Detective Maria Alvarez, said, "She ran right up to the door, barking like crazy. She never does that. When I stepped out, she tugged my pant leg and sprinted off. So I followed." With backup, they reached the scene just in time to confront the men, still unaware the stray they abused had brought the law to their feet. The men were arrested for animal cruelty thanks to witness videos and CCTV from the store. But that wasn't the end. Local news picked up the story. Stray dog leads police to her abusers. Denver crowd left speechless. The footage of Mama Shadow barking at the precinct door and leading officers down the street went viral. Millions were stunned by her intelligence and bravery. But the real shock came days later when officers followed her one night and she led them to her puppies under the abandoned rail car. They were thin, scared, and cold, but alive. Mama Shadow and her puppies were taken in by Paws of Courage, a local shelter that specialized